Hi guys, obviously I'm dressed a little bit better for this particular video. We're going to break down the Spida Toss that you see that the online Blue Devils did. I sent you guys the link to the actual music on snarescience.com, so check that out. It really helps with the music. But I'm just going to break down the actual toss for you. None of the online videos that I saw, even though some of them were slow, broke it down in a very easy, clear way to understand. I just kind of played through it. So I'm just going to go through each and every step and try and explain it to you. Alright, the first thing that you need to master is triple backsticking. Alright, I went over this in the trash can video, and there are some great videos online if you have not yet been able to accomplish this. That's the very first thing that you need to do to learn how to do the Spida Toss. Alright, so once you can get the triple backsticking in your right hand, I would then go for it with your left hand. Your left hand's going to start almost already halfway through the triple third through the triple back sticking. Because remember, you're going to some sort of hybrid traditional grip when you do the actual back sticking. So your left hand's going to start at a different position than your right hand. Okay? Alright, so in the first measure, we're in 4/4. The rhythm is 1 E and 2 E and pretty straight ahead, pretty simple. Alright, again, if you're not looking at the music, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you. So if you don't go to the website, you're an idiot. Alright, so your hands are actually mirroring each other. So first hit with both hands is normal. Then we go to the first stage of the back sticking, the right hand. First stage with the left hand. Now they're in two different spots, okay? It's not, okay? Because the end product is you're both going to be playing with the butts of your sticks. Okay, so regular, regular. Let's look at that again. Okay, so your left hand is actually doing this. Okay, 1 E and 2 E and When you put together, it's 1 E and 2 E and Of course, with a little bit of sound quality with the left hand. Let's put that one more time. 1 E and 2 E and Okay, so you see how the hands are mirroring each other. It's not 1 E and 2 E and You're not doing the same thing. It's not. One hand's technically in a different position than the other hand is. Okay. So let's look at that up to speed. Now, on the with the left hand, you toss your stick like I showed you in the last video with my white shirt on and my flabby stomach hanging out. Alright, so, and toss, grab, catch. So, 1 E and 2 E and toss, grab, catch. Alright, now it breaks away from natural sticking there because it's right, left, right, left. So, okay, let's look at that a little bit slower. So, 1 E and 2 E and toss, grab, catch. E and 1 E and So the next section, you're both starting with the butts of your stick. Okay, you also have to do the 180-degree flip, again, that I showed you in the other video. If you're smart, you can kind of figure out what I wrote before. Or something along those lines. 1 E and 2 E and is very similar to this. So if you practice that part and then go after this, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. 1 E and 2 E and Alright. So let's look at that first measure slowly, and we'll speed it up a little bit. 2 E and And it starts again on the third measure. So we're going to do the first measure fast. Okay. The second measure is pretty much the same thing when we're filling it in with the left hand, 4E and instead of 4 and flip, okay, 4E and flip. But the second measure starts with 2 butts of your sticks and goes through the same process as the first measure. So the first measure would be 1E and 2E and The second measure starts with the butts, 1E and 2E and winds up with the tips of your sticks, okay? And plus the extra notes added with your left hand. So we're going to start on the second measure. Okay, so the difference there is 4E and 1. All right, we're going to put the first 2 measures together slowly. 1E and 2E and E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3 and 4E and 1. All right, sped up. It wasn't very clean, but we get the idea. So then, on the third measure, we have what's known as the high mom, which is just a flip of the stick. 1, 2, 360 degrees, up and over. Okay, so if you're looking at your hand, around and over. I actually have particularly a little bit of trouble with this because I get a little bit torquing of my wrist, but that's all it is. Now, when we do it, we're going to come up and go down with it a little bit more for actual visual effect, as opposed to when Scott Johnson does it. You know, he really gets a nice, clean toss like that. We're going to go up a little bit more and bring it down. Okay, so the first beat of the third measure is not the